welcome to the first ever Swag Surfing League Swagcast, I guess is what you would call it.
Yep, that's back.
It's a little different than the last one. We got some video going on here.
Oh yeah, only the best.
Only the best for our very loyal members.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some things I want to talk about here. You got
Spitfire.
Good wood right here.
Yeah.
And we got, oh my gosh, I call it luck, the legend.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
The legend, the fantasy legend. I love that hanger in the background. Look at that.
Thank you. Yeah,
Orange.
I got that at a Bengals game.
All right, so two-time Super Bowl champion right here. Three Super Bowl total. Tamir Strain. So if anybody knows about fantasy, it's him.
That's me. I've learned an interesting quirk about myself that I've
that?
just now realized that when I dominate something, look in the camera when I say this, when I dominate something, after a while, I get lazy and I stop trying.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm not trying, it's that I am trying to win with the least amount of effort because I just believe like I really don't have to apply myself because I think I'm really that much better.
Skilled you are, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm an arrogant asshole like that. And I do that with like everything. Everything I show superb ability with, I tone it down because I want to see like now can I do it with the most minimum effort. And it was a time I'm not trying to make excuses for my any type of whether my team is shitty or not because I really don't believe my team's shitty. I think it'll turn around. But I just noticed that whether it's back in Yu-Gi-Oh days or whether it's Halo, Gears of War, whether it was coding on Top Coder, like any type of competition, I usually once I show that I'm a dominant force, I kind of get bored. Like I look at like Halo specifically, like the game I probably say took me the longest to get good at besides Dota, which I'm still striving for. When I finally got to a point where I can just no scope people at will, I got bored. It was just I didn't have any competition, and it was mainly due to their shit rank system. But I don't know. I thought that was interesting.
Like you're defending yourself right now.
No, it's just something I thought I should bring
just
in.
Throw it out there.
Throw it in there. Know. I mean, because I'm sure people have something to say.
Well, I mean, apparently, according to Under the Radar, I mean, you're all in according to him. So.
What is all in?
If you see his posts in the forums, he's talking about how he feels like you really are giving your best effort, and this is you. This is you at your best right now. So.
Well, I mean, if anyone knows, I would look to Roger Skaggs or Clayton Adams that have seen when I actually when I when I'm writing freestyles to demolish my opponents to not only rape them with my running record versus them, but also on bars. I could definitely put a lot more effort. Or when I'm like trying to go for the ultimate trade rapes. I mean, just let's be honest here. When's the last time I fucked somebody on the trade?
It's been a few years.
Just saying. Like it was one thing. Like I won the league the first time, but I felt like that wasn't good enough because why? Everyone truly believed it was luck. Then I felt I needed to go back to prove myself. Went back, lost. Then I was like, fuck that. Going right back, won. I felt I had something to prove, and but that's fine. You're gonna say what you got to say when you don't have any championships. So, and Isaac, he talks about all these other leagues, but in the swag league, he ain't done shit but just talk.
I mean, he's been to a Super Bowl, so.
I mean, that's cool. Cool story. I mean,
he's been there once.
I mean, didn't Emus go to a Super Bowl?
Yeah, he's been there as well.
Yeah. Hey, you and Emus, those are long. If you're fine with being in that category, that's cool. I'm not. I like the win.
All right, let's get into this. So, how do you feel about the new divisions? What's your take on those?
Oh, let me take a look.
I'll pull it up here.
I'm pulling it up right now. Oh, oops, wrong league. My bad. Standings. I mean, for me, I definitely feel like the competition has risen. Everyone knows I carried the AFC single-handedly.
The NFC.
Yeah, the NFC. There's no question about that. If it wasn't for me, the NFC wouldn't be relevant.
They wouldn't even have had any Super Bowls.
I single-handedly gave them like almost every fucking Super Bowl they have. Was it recording?
Yeah,
or-
yeah. Sorry about that. There
Oh,
was some
all
technical
right.
difficulties on my end. All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we were saying that the NFC gained two really good players in franchise and Coco.
Yeah.
Now the matchup I was really looking forward to seeing in the NFC was like the Coco under the radar matchup. I felt like that was
Mhm.
going to be a really good matchup, but I don't know anymore because Coco's team is looking
underperformed.
a little rough right now.
Yeah, I mean, underperformed. You know, I didn't think it was gonna be that hot, but you know, it happens. People underperform. I mean, shit. Like I fucking put up 60, so that was the lowest score.
The worst team in the league according to Isaac. So
Oh yeah, I mean that's fine. I don't like Isaac's team.
I mean it's
so,
week 1. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
how can you
but you.
judge all these teams after
Yeah,
1
I
week?
mean, I'm not taking this for much. I mean, every person I said, they were like, it's week 1. Every person was like, it's week 1. So I'm not necessarily too concerned. Coco Shooter is a consistent. Whether he has to trade to get it done, he will revive his team. So I just can't. I would never, for a person that has consistently beat me, I would never underestimate Coco Shooter Jack. He is just to me he's a beast, but obviously he beats me all the time. So
yeah, I wanted to rank the new divisions based on, I guess, like overall skill, like you know what I mean,
like taking legacy.
like yeah,
into
like
it, or-
take the whole history into account here, like not
oh my
just
God. Oh geez.
yeah. So
Well, I mean,
that's a big question. I just hit you with it. You want me to go first?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go first. I mean, that's huge.
I mean, for the AFC, I think obviously you're the top player of all time, so I have you at number
Right.
1.
Right.
I mean, this is, people are probably gonna be pissed about this, but I have myself ranked number 2 because
I mean, how could you not be number 2? You got 2 Super Bowl fucking appearances.
yeah, one
And
Super Bowl win. Nobody
no one
else
in the AFC has. Yeah.
Nobody else has that in our
Then you probably got Rodgers.
division. So third, I have Roderick. He's competitive every year. Never been to a Super Bowl.
This is where I'm gonna disagree with.
Then
you.
I got
Okay.
Natty Chargers,
Yeah, see, I disagree.
and then I got Demons at 5th.
No, see, I got Demons over Natty because to me, the fact that Natty Chargers quit last year, he has to go to the bottom. How can you have fucking destiny on your side and literally stop trying?
That is a good point. The only player
I-
to
I-
ever have destiny.
I want to add him to the Skype call all right now because to me, like, just so he can defend himself. Because how can you defend it? How can you defend quitting? You literally gave up.
Yeah.
There's one thing. Like, it's one thing to lose. There's a whole other to just quit.
Oh yeah. So your top 3 were the same.
Yeah, top 3 definitely in the AFC are the same. I mean, Herm, is consistently a beast every year, but he just can't sign that big deal.
Well,
He can't cash that
they're
check.
going back to that fumble that 1 year. That was their big thing.
I mean, the rules were the rules. To me, changing them based on an incident in the moment,
No, not in
I
the
just
moment,
don't feel
no.
where like when all these games have played, and I'm not saying the incident had occurred. I just, for me personally, you just can't modify a rule right there when it's been that way all this
Right, and
time.
affected everybody.
Yeah.
All right, so for the NFC, I've got Coco at number 1.
Okay.
I've got Under the Radar at number 2. I mean, Coco has. Okay, so this is. People are going to be. Tom's going to be pissed about this. I've got Under the Radar at 2nd, okay? And then I've got
Okay.
Tom at 3rd for the franchise.
All right.
So the reason Tom's going to be pissed about this, because obviously he has a Super Bowl championship.
Right.
I just feel like
Right.
we've seen higher quality of play in the 3 years Isaac's been in this league, opposed to what we've seen from Tom in 6 years.
I would put. I mean, the franchise put the AFC on the map, man. When the AFC was just getting shitted on, and I was just having my way and skullheads, Tom came out of nowhere, the dark horse. I almost want to put the franchise as number 1.
Damn.
Coco number 2. I mean, Under the Radar number 3. Then Emus, then Do Work.
Yeah, I've got Emus at 4, Do Work at 5th.
Just for the emotional gain, what Tom did. I just had no respect for the AFC.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'll just crush all these dudes by myself. I don't need anybody.
2 Super Bowls, right?
Yeah,
That's- right.
and he, Coco has my number, but Tom took the momentum back for the AFC when it just looked like you had nobody. It was just nothing. I was dominating every person in that league until Tom came around and fucking did that. Obviously, he didn't beat me because I didn't make it that year. That was the year where I think I missed the Super Bowl when he claimed you know, his victory. But yeah, I give that to the franchise just off that carrying the momentum for the AFC. I mean, and this year, I mean, he looks like he's back. It looks like he drafted an excellent team. I enjoyed his draft strategy, and he put in some solid work. So
yeah, let's just talk about.
He's going to need it in the
That was
NFC.
the next topic. I want to talk about the draft. What do you think of? Who do you think had the really good draft? We talked a little bit about it in person, but some of those people weren't all there.
I mean, for me at the time, I had Natty Chargers as my number one. I thought he put together the best team with a nice amount of depth. That was my number one that I had at the time. Then I think the next ranks that came in, I think it was you and Franchise, because you both were like sevens. I think I had Natty Charger at an 8, and I think I can't remember where I ranked Herm.
I don't really remember.
I think I had him at a 7 too. It was a lot of people I thought like were in the middle of the pack. I just remember the two people that were the worst to me was Under the Radar and Coco Shooter. I remember that. This was Terrence, his breakout year. Best team he's ever drafted.
That's possible. I'm not gonna.
Best team he's ever drafted. Props to him. Finally he settled on the name. Could stop calling them Tubbs. It could just be do work.
And he did it on his phone. So.
Yeah, and he did it on his phone. Yeah, props to the phone draft. And Demons number 7 pick.
I think Demons probably had one of the worst drafts. To be honest with you, I think.
I think his team is full of a lot of destiny. When I look at it, it is a lot of.
Pick. Well, who was?
It was Demons.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of. I felt like people you wouldn't, Demaryius Thomas because of questionable Peyton Manning, Amari Cooper, the rookie wideout, Roddy Whitehall, he's done. There's no way he can still do it. Jason Witten, he's too old. There's no way. Frank Gore, new system.
Wow. See, those people are all old as shit, dude. I mean, not Demaryius Thomas, but
well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's Torrey Smith on San Francisco, Mike Wallace. I mean, it's just a team that a typical Destiny team, a team that never looks, because that's what Destiny teams are. They never look good on paper. Every Destiny team I drafted never looked. It was. I mean, Randy Moss is washed up, like shit like that. Like, and then, oh shit, he still has it.
Here's one of the points I wanted to make about the draft, because you were bitching that people like Tom and me stole your draft strategy because we picked.
Oh yeah, I'm the originator.
Back-to-back wide receivers. Well, like, why didn't you do it again? Like, if that's such a good strategy, why'd you go fucking 3 running backs in a row? Like, what the hell's that about?
Well, for myself, there comes a point where you got to carve a lane, and me once again, perhaps you call it me just being stupid, because when I look back on the draft specifically, and when I took LaShawn McCoy with my 3rd round pick, when I am set at running back. There's no need.
Yeah.
It's, you know what? Take LaShawn McCoy. Fuck it. No flex option whatsoever. Just because I feel I could possibly make something happen with this. Only me. I felt. Yeah, possibly a trade. I felt I could make something happen. It was just that simple. I mean, I could definitely, try to do the same thing. But that's not me. I mean, you know how I am. I like to do things my own way. When I did that, it was looked at as an idiot's move. That's not how you win fantasy.
See, now I have the opposite opinion. Like, if you want to win fantasy, you got to be progressive. And I feel like this whole going running back heavy strategy is a little.
But see, that's where I feel like I didn't do a typical running back heavy draft because I took 3. There was no need to do 3. Look at anybody that did a running back draft. They got their 2, then they moved on. No one ever took 3. What happens when you take 3? I have taken 3 top 10 running backs. What happens? If anything, that's wasted points on your bench.
Yeah.
Unless I can make a flip with that.
Yeah.
Which obviously everyone knows. Oh, here comes luck, trying to do rip-off trades, because I have that tag on me. But, there are people that I know I can trade with. And to me, there's no question if I offer you AP, Matt Forte, or LaShawn McCoy that you can ever say, well, this is a rip-off and I'm getting wide receivers or tight ends or, whatever it may be out of it. Mm-hmm. And perhaps I'm putting a lot on my own plate. Like that's a lot of responsibility to go for that. But that's who I am. I I just can't follow the norm. It's just not in me. I create my own path. I don't read insiders. I don't. You're not gonna find some insider that says to do this shit. I make my own lane.
Yeah, I mean, I just figured this was the new like progressive strategy, and I wanted to. I'm still trying to win. I'm trying to.
Yeah. No, it's a great strategy. It is a great. It is. It is a great strategy. I know it's a great strategy.
I don't feel like I had a great draft. I don't think anybody really had a great draft because we're all, like I was saying in the league note last week. We're all so good. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard to have a really good draft in this league because nobody's bullshitting. Nobody's fucking around. No,
not whatsoever. No, I mean I think you had a good draft. I'll look at your team overall. I think it's it's damn solid. I would even say it's better than my team. I don't think my team's like superstar. I feel like a lot of my team is based off potential, which is it's a different angle from where I come from. I'm believing in a lot of like here's some real shit. Some real shit. The best quarterback I truly believe is going to be Eli fucking Manning. That is, swear to God, I truly believe Eli fucking Manning. That's what's the Eli. So I truly wanted to base it all around Eli. But then when I saw Peyton there, I just couldn't resist.
Right.
Because it was fuck, it's Peyton. And I was like, and if Eli is the man, then I could just move Peyton off because Peyton's always going to do great fantasy numbers. And maybe he won't this year, but I truly believe, in as many other leagues that I'm in, that Eli is my number one quarterback. I just believe Eli is a clutch motherfucker. He's this new system, West Coast. He has another year in it. And his wide receivers, I feel like once Victor comes back, I just feel that whole click. I think he's going to be bombed.
I don't think that was a bad pick at all. I think Eli Manning has lots of potential.
So, and this is what I mean. Like, I pick risk. Sammy Watkins, who's fucking throwing him the ball? Like Tyrod Taylor, like what? Like Larry Fitzgerald, the old dude? Like Brandon Marshall was on the Jets with Ryan Fitzpatrick? Like, these aren't safe picks. These aren't like, well, these guys are good. These are bottom of the barrel wide receivers. But I just felt when I was looking at injuries, when I was looking at everything, and once I saw it was number 3, I was like, I got to do something different. If I'm going to make it, I got to do something different. And I'm against more competition. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll take that L 100%. That's what I get for, to a degree, being arrogant, thinking I can do this. But that's just how I am. I believe in myself, and I believe what I'm doing is right. And when I drafted 3 wide receivers, I got laughed out the room because no one was doing that at the time.
Yeah, that was early in the league. That was really early.
But progressive mind, boom. Now look at it. This is the fucking standard. Every league I go to, this is what people are doing. Oh, wide receiver. Passing league. Oh, it's a heavy passing league. I've been saw this shit coming. This ain't nothing new to me. So, but I'm trying something different, and I could be wrong. I could be like, hey, sometimes you got to conform. But I think, I just think I'm the shit. I'm cocky about it. I win leagues all the time. I'm arrogant.
Yeah. You're in 4 leagues, right?
Yeah, I'm in 4 leagues.
I guess technically I'm in 2.
I mean 6 if you count my free ones.
3 for me if you count the free ones.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you think about this game of the week this week? We got Under the Radar versus the Franchise.
Oh, man, is there a new league now?
Yeah, I put it out yesterday.
I didn't know that. I got to read it. I mean, I think, Franchise is going to own. Like I said, I think this is Under the Radar's worst team he's ever put together. So,
real. I mean, this guy just put up 120-some points.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not.
I mean, what's so bad about? I mean, I'm looking at it right now. I mean, Tony Romo. I'm not a huge fan of that pick.
I mean, like it's just so funny how shit happens. Like Dez Bryant goes down. Mind you, I had Dez in 2 of my leagues.
I had Dez in
it's
this
not
league.
Like I'm happy about this, but it's just like Dez Bryant goes down. DeMarco Murray. You know how I feel about any Philadelphia player. I hate them with all that. So automatically you're on my shit list.
9 yards. Pick 9 yards. That's what the fucker
Philadelphia
had.
Player. Justin Forsett, I feel like can do decent. DeAndre Hopkins, I feel is gonna get hurt.
No.
I just feel like I feel like he's too small, and the plays he does are so ridiculous. Someone's gonna lay a hit on him. Keenan Allen, to me, he's just not like what the fuck is he? Like he's a slot, right? He doesn't have overwhelming speed. He doesn't have like really great hands. He doesn't have like his body isn't. I'm just not a believer, and I love Phillip.
Yeah.
I love Phillip. And I believe whoever got Antonio Gates fucking is going to play off.
His third receiver, Allen Robinson.
I feel like what Stevie Johnson is going to eat more than Keenan Allen personally, and I wanted him, and you stole him.
I hope
Allen
so.
Robinson, yeah, it's Jacksonville.
That
Gronk,
Gronk pick
props.
was nice. That was a good pick.
Yeah. But other than that, I feel Victor's going to eat
I
eventually.
wanted Dante Moncrief. That was one of the guys I wanted since Dez Bryant went down. But Isaac got him.
Well, but the thing is, like, that's a temporary band aid due to the T.Y. Hilton scare. I don't believe he's truly going to be a factor. And you got to also understand that Frank Gore is going to emerge. He's not going to just stay with the 7 to 8 yard carry shit. Like, that was just a very good defense they went against, which I want to say it was my coach, Rex Ryan, that they went against, my favorite coach. It doesn't surprise me that he gave him so much problems. He's a fucking defensive genius. And anybody that goes against Rex Ryan, and I would not be surprised. I mean, I believe the Bills are going to win the division. So
I hope so.
I truly believe that. That's why I think I got 2 of them on my team. I think I got both of them, Percy Harvey and Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, I saw you picked up Percy.
Yeah, and that's 2 people on the same fucking team. Like, but once again, I roll with Rex. I just roll with Rex.
I don't like Carson. He's got Carson Palmer on his bench. You just picked him up. I don't like Carson Palmer at all. I think he's
out of what he could pick from, I can understand.
Yeah, I mean, who was his other? He had to drop somebody. So let me go look to see who he dropped. But I mean, I feel like Carson Palmer's injury prone. He dropped Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, okay, I see that. I get that.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Well, I got some tight end on the Buccaneers. That's who I was able to get. I wanted to get Travis Benjamin on the Browns, but Josh got him, of course. So ended up with some tight end on the Buccaneers who had 20-some points. So.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right. Well, anything else? Covered it all pretty much.
I just think, I'm glad, people are communicating again. I think that was what was keeping the league dead.
Oh, I think Isaac's communicating. I think, and when
props to him for, speaking up and talking about the NFC and repping the NFC. That's how you got to be, man, because I'm telling you, the NFC, it could be a lonely place. And, for me, the hardest part about being in the NFC which he won't have to suffer through, is that he has other people that are actually going to be active, like the franchise, like Coco Shooter J. The Emus never talks. He's just like you wouldn't even think he was real. Demons never talks, so you would never think he was even fucking real. Like, at least in the AFC, we got Goodwood, you got Herm. He's gonna talk shit. Even Danny Chargers is gonna talk shit. Demons, I don't expect to, but then you got me. So that's 4 people talking shit. NFC franchise. Terrence is, he's semi-active. He's getting, I'll give him that. Then you got Under the Radar and Coco. So I think it's more balanced, at least on even a social perspective. Like, because it's lonely, man, when. Like, you got Clayton, Roderick, Tom, Coco. They're all there. They're all talking shit. And I'm just solely carrying the NFC with Terrence, which is, like, fucking terrible at the time. Like, and, fucking Tubbs.
The divisions are a lot more fair and a lot better.
Yeah, it's a lot more fair. I like it. I've been wanting to get in the AFC. Everybody that talks shit, everyone knows. I'm going to put me in the fucking AFC.
And it was all, it was legit. Everything was legit. I heard there was some talk going on of,
what?
Whatever... That we're, the NFC's lucky, they got rid of Tamir, we pulled everything out of a hat. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't understand.
Like, I thought, like, there was some sort of conversation going on about how, like, we decided that you were coming over, but it was actually random.
No, it was random.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
Yeah, I thought, maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was some people who weren't there that thought maybe we had just decided this on our own. But no, we literally pulled everything out of a hat.
Yeah, no, we pulled. Yeah, anyone that was there, you saw, we pulled it out of a hat. So, yeah.
But as far as like these suggestions that are coming up, I mean, that's fine. We're all about having these conversations. But let's do it in the off season when we can change these things.
Right.
And I feel like Isaac has all these suggestions, but basically, me and a little bit of you are going to have to carry all this shit out. So it all sounds good on paper.
Yeah.
But, all this shit about weekly payouts, that sounds very...
Yeah, that's fucking
That
dumb.
sounds
that
very
time-consuming. That's that rich person shit.
Yeah.
No one, like, for that to even be worthwhile, like, the amount we would have to go up to. It's just not,
Yeah,
you know.
people.
This
aren't,
is not.
I'm not rich,
Yeah,
so
it's fucking white people living in Brooklyn now. Like it's hard out here. I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. Like it's like no one has money like that. Like to be no.
yeah, for weekly
For it to
payouts.
be worthwhile for me to care, I want to look like oh yes I want y'all points. I got $2. Like what?
I mean, we can have a conversation about decimals. During the off season, he showed
Why are we
me.
still talking about decimals? Who fucking cares?
I honestly hate decimals. That's my own personal opinion. I have them in the NFL.com league I'm in. I think they're fucking stupid.
I just don't. I don't get it. I don't understand this whole decimal love.
We can vote on it, but like that old fumble rule, this is affecting everyone else. It's not just affecting one person.
Yeah, I just personally.
And I don't know how that's going to make people more interested. Like, oh, I got 1.5 points. Like, what? How is that going to make you more excited about the league?
I don't know. I truly don't understand that. That is, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we'll take that into consideration, and I appreciate Isaac being active and
yeah, for sure.
taking the time to talk in our league.
Mm-hmm.
I think other people need to fucking start talking.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice, to have some conversation going. Definitely, I'm a bit more distracted nowadays. So
Yeah, we're all busy.
Yeah,
I can. So
yeah, I don't put as much as I used to. I mean, there's no question. I mean, I was swag casting solo and making beats to roast people and freestyling for intro songs. It was it was a different time.
That was a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, I was putting in like hours.
Yeah.
Like I would fucking have an off day and like put in like 5 to 6 hours in the fantasy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the league notes probably aren't as great as they used to be, but I do what I can.
Yeah. I mean, they're great. I appreciate it because no other league I'm in does anything like that. And I even run one of the leagues I don't do.
Well, I'm in that NFL.com league with the Emus, and he wrote his own yesterday, and it was.
Oh wow. Oh.
It was a little bit lower quality than mine. I'll just say that much.
Shots.
Mm-hmm. And he posted on Facebook. That was another weird part about it.
Yeah,
NFL.com is just shitty. So
that's
ESPN
weird.
Is so much better.
Yeah, I agree. Should we get Ricky in this call?
Yeah, we can get him in here. See what he has to say about fantasy. I mean, I'm curious if he's even paying attention.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
See if he answers. I don't know. Oh, there he is.
What's up?
What's up? We're doing a swag cast. Get your cam on.
You're our special guest tonight.
Oh shit, I'm naked. Let me put on some clothes. Hold up.
He always naked, man.
I know he's always got his shirt off.
I'm in the comfort of my own home. I'll be how I want to be.
I just think bitches be over there all the time. You just don't feel like changing every time, so you just be like, fuck it.
Hey, give me a sec. Hold up.
I'll be back. I'm about to make me another.
All right, I'm pausing this. All right, we're back.
We're back.
So Ricky's camera, I don't see you, man, right now.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
Oh shit! I can't play the game and be on camera.
And now you're back.
Okay, can y'all see? Y'all see me now, right? Okay, if I bring WoW, well, let me close WoW.
So we were talking about fantasy, some of the main points we hit on. How do you feel about the new divisions?
Shit, let me go look at them. I forgot. Damn, I got so many fucking tabs open.
That face.
Oh, that's my I don't even know.
You couldn't think of nothing real fast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the new divisions. Shit. I think. Damn. I think they're more balanced.
Yeah, that's what we had
last
agreed.
year.
We thought that as well.
Yeah, they're more balanced. But I do think the best team overall is in the NFC.
Whose team's that?
The franchise. He just has the best team to me.
Nice.
Franchise getting a lot of love this year.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect it.
Yeah, I don't really know how he feels about other people's teams. He's been kind of keeping that to himself. So,
is there any option to always like to keep this on top? Cause can y'all see me right now?
Yep.
Oh, y'all can? Okay. But they do it the same thing it did when I put Wild up, but y'all can see me now for some reason. Okay, yeah. I think the franchise team, I don't know. I knew my number one overall pick was out for that week, and I knew I was gonna lose anyway, because like I said, no number one pick. But yeah, overall his team is just, I mean, I like it. He got the best receiver in fantasy, Brown.
Yeah, I was pretty pissed when we picked him.
Yeah, he has who I think is going to be the best fantasy running back.
Who, Carlos?
Yeah, Carlos Hyde.
Okay, yeah, he's...
Did y'all see that Monday night showing? He was ridiculous, man. That was crazy. Like, not just his stats, but the way he looked. Like, he looked so quick.
Oh, yeah. He's been a beast.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think franchise squad is pretty nice.
I'm a little worried about his depth, but yeah, he's got a pretty good team.
Shit, what's wrong with this depth? He got a great receiver on the bench in Mike Evans. He got Coleman, a nice backup running back. He got Marcus Mariota, with Sam Bradford.
His weakness.
Marcus Mariota, you think he's going to put up 32 points every
Nah, he's not going to put up 4.
He ain't worried about his QB, though. He's just going for the complete team win.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
I mean, I don't like Antonio Gates. I'm not a big fan of that.
Well, the thing with Gates is either Gates is going to eat
starter.
Or it's going to go.
Or I'm just talking about his depth, man. It's just.
Yeah. I hear where you're coming from.
I mean, I don't. Nothing against the player. He's on the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
let's talk about the rankings, Ricky, of these standings. If you had to rank the AFC and the NFC from number 1 going to number 5, where would you rank everybody?
Based off
of I guess overall
legacy.
Legacy.
We based it off legacy, like basically everything you've done. So, like, where would you rank every team? Like, first the AFC. Like, so, for example, when you rank Luck, you're going to rank Luck based off of
his whole
the entire legacy. You're going to rank Demons based on
nothing really to do with this year, just like what you've done.
Yeah, we're talking about overall skill.
Your overall. Basically, you're looking at the player,
not the team.
Pretty much not the team. Like, you obviously can see like where this player is, where this player, like what they're capable of. So where would you?
Recording?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Luck, and how many Super Bowls you got?
I got 1.
2.
I've been to 2. But Tamir has 2.
Okay.
2 championships.
Been to 3.
And your legacy probably better. But I'm just gonna state the truth. I ain't gonna say feelings or anything.
All right.
I know your legacy probably better, but I think my brother's a better fantasy player.
Okay.
So
Then who?
I'll rate
or just me?
Yeah. Then both. I'll rate my brother number 1.
Okay.
I'm not gonna vote myself. I'm gonna vote myself last just because.
Because you quit.
Vote my no.
What?
Vote my
You quit. You gotta put yourself last.
I'll vote my
OSU quit the game. Like they just stopped trying. Like, man, we just can't do it. We're on their 3rd string quarterback. We quit.
Man, I
be pissed
last year too.
So Hearn's number 1.
You quit. You quit.
I think my brother's number 1. Just his football is his thing.
Okay.
Like if it's in like basketball, baseball, anything, football is his thing.
It's fantasy his thing though.
Yeah, I give him that.
How many leagues has he won?
He hasn't won, but has he ever missed the playoffs?
No,
I don't know.
Not in our league.
No.
Okay. Tamir, how many times you missed the playoffs?
Twice.
Like, I'm just saying,
in
man.
other leagues, I've missed way more. Like I'm not a superstar in some leagues. I just win the Super Bowl. I'm like the franchise of some leagues where I just come in, win the Super Bowl, and then they're like, damn, there he goes. This is his year again.
And that's another thing about me. Where like in sports, some people like more. I ain't gonna say some people. I know I'm in a minority. I know more people don't think this. But in like football, a Super Bowl to me don't mean you're a better player. Like a Super Bowl or a playoff runs is 3 to 4 games. That's
you would rather have.
I'm talking real life and fantasy.
Right.
A Super Bowl or 3 to 4 games. You would rather be
Peyton Manning.
That's more luck.
You would rather be Peyton Manning,
Tom Brady,
always there, than Tom Brady with his championships.
Like, look, let me continue what I'm saying. Like, a playoff run is 3 to 4 games. Like 3 to 4 games can be more luck than skill. A regular season is 16 games. So the player who was better in the 16 games, I think is a better player than the player who was better in 3 to 4 games. That's just me. I know I'm in a minority, but that's just how I feel. Because a 1 game, 2 game thing, that's more, that could be luck. But a player who did over 16 games, I know I'm in the minority, but I put my brother number 1. I put luck number 2. I put Goodwood number 3. I put myself number 4. I put Demons number 5.
Well, at least we all agree Demons is the worst player.
No, I didn't. I had Demons number 4. I had Ricky number 5.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because Ricky quit. You can't quit, bro. You don't quit.
Okay, in the NFC, or are we not doing
Yeah, the NFC. Yeah. We did
the NFC. Obviously, I think Isaac's number 1. Coco's number 2. Coco and the franchise are tied to me. They're like equal. Okay. When I go up against them, this is how I look at it. Like when I go up against you, how much, not necessarily fear, but how like, damn, maybe I might lose. And I look at them as more, I might actually rank franchise higher.
Yeah, I got franchise.
Isaac number 1, franchise number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Coco number 3. And I don't even know the rest.
Emus.
Are they just irrelevant?
Emus and who else?
Do work. Do work based on that first year has to go 5th.
Right.
First few years.
But he has gotten so much better.
Yeah, he really has.
No, I'm gonna rank the Emus 5th. Terrence number 4, Emus 5.
Emus been to a Super Bowl that Clayton controlled.
Emus.
Clayton controlled it.
Bad player.
Yeah, okay, I understand that. Yeah, Clayton did control that team, so.
I put Terrence.
He put most of it together.
I just know how hard Terrence tries now. Like
your waiver was
Terrence was talking about fantasy, like getting ready for the look. Hey y'all, yeah, I don't even know if y'all knew, but to me, I think you knew because you were in our chat, our text group.
Exclusive.
Terrence was talking about fantasy football and getting ready for the draft during the NBA Finals.
Yeah, he was.
In June, man, he was talking about fantasy football and getting ready for the draft.
Yeah, he was.
That's dedication.
Like, we're watching LeBron and Curry. Yeah. And this fool was talking about the fantasy draft.
This is true.
That is. So I give Terrence 4 just based off that. That fool dedicated down. After that first year, how much we ridiculed and talked about him, that legacy will live forever. Charlie's batch. That will live on forever. But from 1 year to the next, that's the most improvement I've ever seen in a player.
I mean, as far as people who I don't, it's hard to say who's going to make the playoffs. It's just we're going into week 2, but for AFC, I'd say, oh man, it's hard. I mean,
my team is terrible. I haven't seen with my number 1 pick yet, though. Well, yeah, my team's terrible, so I already know nobody picked.
I mean, me, Roderick, tough call. I'll say.
I can't even. When you turn it on, I can't even hear.
My bad. Oh wow, tattoos.
And I know you talked about it in your league note, but I'm about to call you Goodwood, but Clayton, I promise you, I know how to make decimals in the scoring system. You can do that. Okay, I was about to say, if you just don't want to do it, just say.
Well, we'll vote on it. We'll vote on it. But I honestly did not know. I was just ignorant.
Yeah, and plus, like I'm over it because like we talked about that a couple of years ago. So if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, it don't matter to me anymore.
What's the discussion?
We're talking about
it up every year.
Yeah, the continuing discussion on decimals.
I mean,
I just know that I just bring it up every year.
Vote on the decimals.
We can vote on it. That's fine.
Vote on the shit.
Can you change it during the season?
I don't want to change during the season.
Yeah, I was about to say. So yeah, we could just.
We voted on it before.
I don't think we voted on that.
So we did.
Yeah, we voted on the decimals before,
and we'll vote on it again. And we can vote on PPR and whatever.
I like that PPR shit.
Okay. I don't know if you guys had any more questions, but besides your number 1 fantasy receiver, because I think everybody can agree Antonio Brown number 1. They
I
got
think it's you know you can.
in a bad game. He had
Yeah.
19 points.
There's possibility for Dez.
But
Yeah,
who
okay. Dude,
who is
Jesus.
the number 2 fantasy receiver? Like if you guys could have one receiver for
Who would
the
have been
Julio
Dez?
Jones?
Would be Dez. Oh, Julio ain't in my top 5.
yeah, I don't know, man, because he's kind of taking more and more targets away from Roddy White. So Julio's gonna eat this.
No, I mean it's showing to me like what Julio did. I was really impressed.
Hey,
Like,
and
wow.
Tamir, you know the crazy thing? You said Dez probably number 2, maybe number 1. I had Antonio Brown and Dez Brown last year.
Yeah.
They were both eating. That was
Yep,
ridiculous.
and then you quit.
Tamir,
Never gonna let you live that down, and then you quit.
Mm.
And shock.
Man, my Buckeyes were in the midst of a title run. Man, my heart won it. Yeah,
My heart.
it just. I'm keeping it all the way at
The
100.
thing they ask's gonna get knocked out this year.
Who?
Buckeyes. I got 40 on that.
We the man up in here. But you say Dad, you say Julio. I don't know, man.
I mean,
Yeah, but this
Second
hurt,
best
so
Yeah. I hope Terrence Williams eat because I got him.
yeah.
Anybody want to trade? He's up for trade.
You know, I mean, do you need a running back? You know,
Yeah.
That's exactly
Here
what I
we go.
need.
oh, what do you know? I need a wide receiver. But
You want
fuck,
Terrence Williams?
fuck no. Give me Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh yeah, right. Who would trade Odell for fucking Matt Forte? Yeah, who would do that?
I mean, I don't have any other.
you're literally not going to take that trade, Tamir. You would not
Yeah.
even accept that trade. Don't act like you would.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Man, that is fine because Odell was balling. Yep, them 4 points.
Hey, you gonna see Odell gonna ball.
Matt Forte struggled in 22. Damn, man, he's so
Man,
old.
come here.
said he's old.
What is our records?
Who keeps saying
I'm
that?
just saying what people were saying. People were saying that.
Who?
Both our records
remember.
are the same, I think.
Oh, the people
What?
say...
It wasn't me. I drafted
I
him.
didn't say he
It
was
wasn't
old.
me.
He's not. Wasn't me.
Well, fucking me. Yeah, I mean, obviously AP's washed up. He only got 5 points, so
he looks
he's
like
done.
a player that's been out of the fucking league for a year. So yeah, I'm not even surprised.
We know LaShawn McCoy's done.
No, I don't think he's done. I don't think AP's done either. But
I know he's not on trouble.
Peyton Manning might be though.
Yeah, Peyton might
39
be.
years old.
Damn, no 5 points.
Yeah.
He's getting sacked like
I got this is Tamir in his other draft. I got Peyton Manning in the 4th round. Yeah, those fucking 5 points are really.
There was a
doing
reason
it
he was there in the
for you.
4th round.
Mm-hmm. Take his ass again. That's one thing I learned.
Yeah, it's
Doubt
still-
Peyton. I will never doubt Peyton.
Yeah.
Now,
It's
playoffs, I doubt him like crazy. I will never doubt Peyton.
All right, well let's wrap this up. We're at the 42-minute mark. So.
All right. Just a overview for Ricky. I rated the NFC franchise Coco shooter under the radar. Emus didn't do work.
You rated it either 3rd?
Yeah.
Uh,
Is
Franchise.
it based on league history or how much?
I mean,
faith
we're
is
just
on-
doing
based
overall
on-
everything.
history. Because the
Oh.
franchise brought the AFC back when the AFC wasn't shit. Back when the NFC ran everything. The franchise.
The
put
NFC,
y'all-
as long as I've been here, the NFC never ran anything.
You never.
So
You
what
wasn't
you
there.
talking
You
about?
went. That was
Oh,
before
okay.
franchise put life back into the league. Franchise was like he was like that. Like it was like, oh, we think they're dead. He hit them with the little paddles. Clear. Zzz, brought them back to life.
That was one
Like
of my worst
then
seasons.
Coco followed up.
My worst season, coincided with that rise of Tom.
Yeah, Tom. Hey man.
As soon
Franchise.
as I came in, Clay, you missed the playoffs like
Oh,
2
I
straight
think
years.
it
I'm
was
like, dang, I
three-
thought
think
Clay
it
was the
3 years in
man.
a row.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
three straight.
did kind of. You were like the anti-Clay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Roderick, Tom, and
Yep.
Roderick every year, or Coco every year.
Anyway, I ranked the NFC Coco under the radar franchise, Emus, and do work.
So you got Coco way above franchise. I had a tough time
Yeah, I
ranking
mean, I
those
see
two.
what you're saying.
And I-
They're very similar.
I mean, Coco beats my ass all the time, but it's just for that year where the franchise just.
I got
That was a very emotional led
I've got
year.
lots of
For the,
fantasy respect for Coco. I don't know if I have as much fantasy respect for the franchise.
here he goes. There he goes.
Dang.
There he goes. No
Some of
respect for the
shit he says to
franchise.
me. Person.
What about his team this year?
It looks all right. We had the same strategy. I can't knock it.
You think your team is better than his? Because I think y'all scored the most 2
Yeah,
points.
I think. Well, I thought I had better depth until Des Bryant went down, so he might have
Yeah.
a little bit better team than me right now.
Yeah, that Dez hit was bad. Trust me, I'm dealing with it in 2 other leagues.
Yep, and I hate Des Bryant. I just, Just went with
Why
my
you
pick.
hate Dez Bryant? He's
I
a
just don't like the
monster.
Cowboys. I don't like Tony Romo.
Okay.
In the AFC, I had Luck, Goodwood, Herm, you, and then Demons.
Yeah, I think everybody probably had that order.
Except me. I had you at the bottom because you quit last year.
Man, come on now. Me and Demons was playing in a one game for your paycheck. You didn't pick Demons.
You might quit.
I mean, Demons can pull it out every once in a while.
You might quit. I don't know. You might. I'm gonna base
If
that choice on.
If the whole league is
All right, wait.
available,
When does
then you
Ohio
gotta
State
put
play?
500 on the
When does
game.
Ohio State's playing? Oh no, can't count on Ricky.
I promise you would not put your paycheck on that.
Yeah,
If the Buckeyes are
he
playing,
would.
I don't know which Ricky I'm gonna get. I might get dedicated Ricky, or I might get fuck it. It's the
You got
Buckeyes.
Martellus Bennett. That's a good tight end. Man, how Bishop Shankly go off? I was PO'd about that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Beast.
And
But they were going against Tampa. Let's be real here.
Oh, they're going against Cleveland this week, so.
Cleveland defense, okay. Dude, man, I swear, defense, no matter how much your defense balls, they get no points. The Jets defense was amazing. I had like 16
Hey,
points.
Panthers defense.
I'm like,
That's a lot of
man,
Panthers defense went off. People roasted me at the draft for that pick. Mainly Tom and Josh.
I'm like, man, that is just your defense got to be stupid to make a difference in fantasy.
All right, well, I guess this is it for the first Swagcast of the season.
Choo.
How long was it before y'all called me?
about
Like, how
30
long?
minutes.
Y'all,
30 minutes.
So, all right, well, I'll upload this onto YouTube.
Oh, what's the channel?
It's my own Clayton Adams personal channel.
Wow, it's not even a swag surfing channel. What the fuck?
All right, well, we're signing off.
All right.
all right. Are we stop?